Hi guys, Ron here from the beautiful Ludwig Maxwell Universität München in Munich. I'm in Munich, Germany, and this is a beautiful university, really an arts university behind me. And then we're in the midst of a beautiful set of museums here in Moscow. There's my wife in the background. You'll notice these beautiful colors in the background. That's one museum. The older museum. This is one of the modern museums here to my left. And then there are other just beautiful facilities, some older museums in the background with beautiful sculptures in front of them. But being here in Munich, and where I studied as a student back in the mid-60s, spent a year living here and studied, I just fell in love with Germany. The food, I love. I think like wieners and Krauten Rotkohl, it's red cabbage, which is great, and I just love the food here. And we're enjoying our time here today. But one of the things that grabs me being here, coming in today on the subway system, being on the Autobahn, the freeways yesterday, which has by and large, by the way, an unlimited speed limit, which is pretty cool. So I was 160, 70, 80 kilometers moving at that level, which was quite stunning. Anyway, one of the things that grabs me is the comment made by really the father of management, and that is Peter Drucker, who said that we're to be efficient and effective. And he said there's a big difference between efficiency and effectiveness. The Germans, I think, are both. And I want you to think about your life today, about efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency is doing things rightly, doing them well. Effectiveness is doing the right things. Now think about that for a minute. Efficiency is doing things well, doing things rightly, doing things excellently. As you look at the structures around here, if you were to walk through these museums like we did, you would see that the Germans do things really well. They do things rightly. They're first class. Their infrastructure is first class. Their financial status in Europe is first class. They're top of the heap almost in the world today. They're bailing out much of Europe, as you know, today. They've been leaders in many areas, but they just produce in a first-class way, so they're incredibly efficient. I think by and large they're effective. They do the right things. They focus in on the important things. They know how to treat their people. They have incredible work ethic, and yet people have a lot of time to enjoy life. They know how to play. They know excellence. They have beautiful structures and artwork and their infrastructures of their roads and their trains and trolley cars and their undergrounds are phenomenal. They do right things and they do them rightly, so they're both efficient and effective. By the way, when the wall came down years ago in East Berlin, remember what happened. West Germany took over the payment and the rebuilding of East Germany. They embraced East Germany, which was incredibly poor under socialism and was destroyed, but they had the backbone politically and the leadership, and they managed to pull together the finances, a great sacrifice from their people to help that country grow and develop. That was both efficient and effective. They're doing the same thing, helping countries like Greece and Italy and Spain and Portugal stay out of bankruptcy today. They're really helping to fund much of the euro and certainly the European Union. So these guys are a good model of efficiency and effectiveness. My question to you is, how are you doing at being efficient, doing things rightly, being excellent, because you ought to be, and how are you at being effective, doing the right things? Remember, a lot of times we can do things well, but not do the right things, not do the things that are important. Sometimes we do the right things, but we don't do them well. We need to be both. Be efficient and be effective. Hey, study Peter Drucker on management if you want to learn more about this, or just Google efficiency versus effectiveness. But learn about it today, because these people here have lived it well, and we need to live it well ourselves. Ron signing off from Munich with the sound of church bells in the background telling us it's probably around 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Have a great week.